If you guys are excited for Call of Duty World War II and want a chance to win a copy of the game when it releases later this fall, all you need to do is leave a like on this video, subscribe to the channel, turn on channel notifications, and leave a comment down below. After you've done all that, you're entered to win a copy of Call of Duty World War II on your console of choice later this year. Yo, what's up guys? What is going on? Zach or Immortal here. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you guys so much for stopping by once again. As always, today guys, we are jumping back into the world of Call of Duty World War II to take a look at all of the basic training, I guess, quote-unquote, perks that are in the game. Now, obviously, with Call of Duty this year, with World War II, we are straying far away from perks, going into areas we've never gone before, that being a basic training. However, what do you refer to the basic training items as? Are they basic trainings, or are they basic training perks, or what do you call them? I don't know, but we have 37 of them in the game, which is pretty crazy because if we're only allowed to pick one out of 37 on each class, things might go a little bit awry. Maybe when the game comes out in full and we have more than just the 14 that we had in the beta, we'll be able to pick one or two things for basic training, but 1 out of 37 is quite the large list there to run through of what exactly you want to have on your class, and I'm still not entirely sure how I feel about the basic training idea. Let me know your guys' thoughts down in the comments below, but without further ado, let's go ahead and let's jump in and let's see exactly what all of these 37 basic training perks, I still don't know what exactly they all do and what they're called. So for starters, we've got Hustle, that allows you to reload faster and while sprinting. This is the one that I was using the most in the beta, by the way. We've got Gunslinger, which allows you to fire guns while sprinting and diving. We've got Energetic, which allows you to sprint again sooner and you take no damage from falling. We've got one titled Inconspicuous, which we don't actually know what that means. We've got one called Scoped. We also don't know what that one does. Duelist, which is take 2 attachments on a secondary weapon. I can't imagine that being a hugely popular one. We've got Rifleman, which allows you to take 2 primary weapons and to swap weapons faster, aka Overkill. We've got Primed. We don't know what the description of that one is. We've got Forage, which allows you to resupply bullets from killed enemies and swap weapons faster, aka Scavenger. We've got Ordnance, which is cheaper score streaks and the ability to re-roll your own care packages. Keyword there, re-roll your own care packages. You can't re-roll your teammates' care packages, so rip to care package trolling, I guess. We've got Requisitions, which allows score streaks to not reset on death, but they do cost more and they can only be earned once in a match, so I actually really like how that balances out. We've got Serrated, which we don't know the description of that. We've got Concussed, which allows you to take a British N69 as a tactical and an extra piece of a lethal equipment. We've got Hunker. We don't know what the description of that one is. We've got Launched, which allows you to take a launcher as a secondary and resupply it from enemies killed without explosives. So that might need to be looked at a little bit because that seems like it could potentially be a little bit OP. Or just extra annoying. We've got Bang, which allows you to take an extra tactical and a Mark II fragmentation as a lethal. We've got Undercover, we're not sure what that one does. We've got Lookout, which says enemy targets appear from further away, and there's also increased minimap coverage. We've got Instincts, which is warning when targeted off screen, and you can detect enemy explosive equipment, so kind of like Hacker or something there. We've got Espionage, which says enemy score streaks and enemies you damage appear on the minimap. We've got Cartographer. The radar ping at the start of each life reveals enemies that are nearby, and you can also sprint for longer distances. Now we've got one that we don't know the name of, but the description is you are hidden from player-controlled streaks. So basically Ghost. I'm gonna just go out on a limb there and say it's Ghost. We've got Encampment, which is Bouncing Betty is usable as lethal equipment, and you get your choice of tactical equipment. We've got Flanker, which delays the enemy pressure-triggered explosives, such as Bouncing Betties. We've got Klutz, which is increased explosive weapon damage, and you take less explosive damage. So it's not only Danger Close, but it's Danger Close and Flak Jacket combined, so that'll be interesting. We've got Knockout, which is increased melee damage. It is always a one-hit kill, and you can melee faster. That might get a little bit annoying as well. We've got Loaded, which is extra magazines and you can reload weapons faster. I really like the sound of that one. I might be using that one quite a bit when the game releases. We've got Gas, which allows you to take 2 tab and gas grenades as tactical equipment and you get your choice of lethal equipment. We've got Grenadier, which is an extra piece of equipment. There also is a note with this one that says this basic training has a developer comment next to it indicating that this is a temporary description. So Grenadier might actually change, who knows. We've got Raise next, which is is deeper bullet penetration and increased fire rate of bullet weapons. We've got Resolve, which is longer breath hold for steady sniper shots. This one also has the developer comment note next to it saying that it might actually be just a temporary description. We've got Retaliate, which says when damaged, move and aim down sights is significantly faster and you have slower health regeneration, so that balances out a little bit. We've got Saboteur, which is capture objectives faster, build walls and MGs faster in war, and Assist gives the same score and XP as kills. So that's actually a really interesting one. I'm going to take a second and just look at this one. So you capture objectives faster. That's huge for playing domination or any objective-based game type where you can actually capture the objective. That's going to be a huge basic training perk, and that's going to be a really big advantage when playing that. Granted, I'm sure everyone will be running that in game modes like domination. Build walls and MGs faster in war. So this is a very war-specific basic training perk. We're still going to refer to him as that. And assists give the same score and XP as kills. So the one thing that concerns me with that is score streaks. If you're going to get 6 assists, do you get the 6 kills score streak? Because that is a big difference in skill there. Yeah, it's easy to get 3 or 4 assists if you throw a grenade onto the B flag in domination and your teammates kill all of them. That's 400 points there technically or something like that. So I'll be interested to see how long that lasts without being adjusted or tweaked in some manner. Next up, we've got Shaker, which allows you to just swap weapons faster. That is probably the most useless basic training so far. However, it does have the developer note next to it saying it might be a temporary description, which I would hope so, because like literally there's 4 other basic training perks that have swap weapons faster as an additional advantage that you get by using that. So that one sounds pretty useless as of right now. Next, we've got Smoked, which allows an extra piece of lethal equipment, an M18 smoke grenade as a tactical equipment. Then we've got Steady, which is immune to shell shock and tactical equipment, and you can sprint for longer distances. And finally, we've got Versatile, which is increased hipfire accuracy, and you can move faster while aiming down sights. And with that, we have completed the list of 37 basic training perks, or basic trainings, I still don't know. Please someone just yell at me in the comments below what I need to be calling these, but those are all 37 of the basic training options that you have in the game. That's a very, very big list. There's a lot of variety in there, and I feel like classes are going to be so limited if you can only choose one out of these 37 for your class. I would really hope they bump it up to at least 2, maybe 3, because with just one of these, you're always going to be at a disadvantage to multiple things at a time, whereas you can have a list of perks that sort of counter different things that you don't want to have to run into. So hopefully we'll be able to equip more than one basic training options on our class come the release of the full game, but let me know which ones you guys are most interested in down in the comment section. And while you guys are at it, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a big old thumbs up, slap that like button, it is much appreciated. And finally, if you guys are brand new to the channel, please consider subscribing and make sure you turn on those channel notifications by hitting that little bell icon. That way you know every single time a new video or stream goes live in the future. That is going to wrap things up for today. I will see you guys in the next video. Until then, take it easy, have an awesome rest of your day, and I will see you guys later. Peace out.